The Las Vegas Raiders off a tough, fun loss in overtime versus the Jaguars at home. Head on the road to Denver, face an AFC West rival and the Denver Broncos 7-2. Broncos set 9-point favorites at home. Look, the Las Vegas Raiders, as I mentioned, so it started off a sluggish game versus the Jaguars. It was 9-6 at entering the fourth quarter before Trevor Lawrence ran for a touchdown, and then it was a hell of a finish, including, the 68-yarder by Cam Little going into halftime. But yeah, we were tied 23 apiece, going into extra innings off the heels of the World Series. Anyway, so Jaguars drive down the field. Trevor Lawrence gets a touchdown, runs over top. So then the Raiders respond with a hell of a touchdown drive. Brock Bowers, his return was excellent. 12 catches for a buck 27 and 3 touchdowns, including what would have been the game winning if they had hit the game to win, if they had completed the 2-point conversion, but they did not, as they passed it, and nonetheless was bad down as they lose 30-29. Geno Smith had his best day of the year, yet they lost. He was 29 of 39, 284, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. But we'll see how he can use that performance and help build upon it, potentially going the mile high, if they have any hopes for an upset. Broncos won a sluggish game on the road on Sunday, 18-15 against the Houston Texans. When C.J. Stroud particularly went out, was knocked out of the game. Yeah, it definitely became a sluggish game because the Texans were able to move the ball, they just couldn't punch in. And ultimately, Broncos were down 15-7, entering the fourth, but rallied back and did enough. Well, let's hit a game-winning walk-off 34-yard field goal to get their 7th win of the season. Bo Nix, not the greatest statistical game, 18-37 for a buck 73, 2 touchdowns and a pick. We'll see, but look, they're at home, and yeah, I'm going with the Broncos to keep finding a way. 30-20, they cover.